in just 10 years this would happen. And this thing that was said to happen, well, the event occurred in 2017 at the WEF. And Mr. Schwab said, just imagine in 10 years, I could have an implant in my head, and everyone out there can have an implant in their head, and I will be able to gauge what they're thinking or saying just by what I'm saying, how they're taking in. He said in just 10 years, that was in 2017. In 10 years will be 2027. In 10 years. He was also the one who hypothesized, just can you imagine a future where there won't need to be any elections? And that ties right around with President Trump when he was at the turning point. He said, Christians, get out and vote. You won't have to do it again. This will be the last time. We'll have it all fixed. You won't have to do it again. Why? Because it was hypothesized by Mr. Schwab that, well, predictive programming and stuff would be able to choose the best candidate for those around the world. But him coming out, just picture or just imagine me having an implant right here. First he said, you know, whatever it was. And we all would be able to do whatever. That's in 2027. It's coming around really soon. Thank you for the hearts flying up the screen. I'd like to give a disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and any opinion expressed is a personal opinion. It's not backed by fact, but he did say brain implant. So he did say it. And he said the word imagine too. And he was talking to this guy who was sitting there, I think his name was Brian or somebody. He said, well, that would be really, I don't think we could predict something like that or something like that. He was like, he was breathing and his eyes were getting big. Yeah. It's coming fast, you all. It's coming really fast. Kayla, honey, we are inching closer to what one would call the mark of the beast. But no one has been forced to take it or you're going to die. Forced to take it or you're going to die. Not yet. It ain't happened yet. And if you want to go a little bit further, if anyone is to go into captivity they would go. That means you're taken captive. You're taken someone and you're taken somewhere and you're held somewhere because yeah, and if anyone's to die by the sword they'll die. Well, I guess if you're going to die fighting, that's how you're going to meant to die. Just die fighting. Fighting for your life. Well, put up a good fight if you have to. Put up a very good fight if you have to fight. At least you'll go down for a good cause. You never want to stand up for a bad cause, but you absolutely want to stand up for a good cause because you're the one who has to live with your conscience or die with it. Yeah. Thank God you're getting into your older years. You just hope that you are long gone. Well, a lot of people do hope that. The ones who are older, they think, well, I'll be gone before that happens. But part of me, my back is itching, part of me feels a lot of people, well, they'll still be here if they don't pass. Unless some catastrophic mutating event occurs. Yeah. I would like to speak about the year 2017. I would. And when Mr. Schwab said that, and actually in 2017 was when Elon Musk, his first mega factory pumped out the cars in 2017. Yeah, they're going to be pumping those cars out 15 seconds to 5 seconds, one right after the other. Because it's like robot factories, they have them in China too. But let's talk about the year 2017. And that's Donald Trump was president. President Trump was president in the year 2017. And there was this one star that they were looking for over the rabbis. It was the K3222, some kind of 7. It was, it said President Donald Trump will herald the coming of the Messiah. There's a video on this YouTube channel. It's in the playlist. I want you to go watch that. It's in the playlist if I did not delete it, because I thought I'd get in trouble for having it. It's called the End Time Playlist, and they were looking for it. There was this star, it was a supernova that was out there. It was going to go supernova. It was all over the headlines. It was everywhere. They were talking about it. The scientists, the physicists, the astronomers were talking about this. They had already written the scroll for King David and put it in the Tomb of Solomon or whatever it was. And then you know what happened? One person came in and said, oh, you made a mistake. And then boom, the whole internet was wiped clear. All these scientists and everybody made a mistake about the prediction for it. I think that has happened already, the covering up. That's my own personal opinion. Go look on the playlist, End Time Prophecy. It's, you'll see a bunch of Jewish scholars, rabbis. Rabbi Berger was predicted it. You'll see them gathered around writing the scroll. But the year 2017, let's get back to 2017. Let's get to the Oumuamua. The Oumuamua made its presence on October the 19th of 2017. They said it was the first interstellar visitor that came in our airspace. But do you know what happened before that? Elon Musk with his SpaceX, he spotted it first. So he had forewarning. I do not believe that that is just an asteroid, that is just a piece of space rock. Because when 2017 came around, that's also where in Puerto Rico they had the Arecibo telescope, the astronomy. It was the largest concave telescope in the world. And Oumuamua was spotted in our area. And that telescope specialized in asteroids, specialized in it. So then comes Hurricane Maria, trotting along, and causes so much damage to the island, to that area. The scientists did only have enough, but maybe 2 hours to gather data on Oumuamua. Imagine that. It was specifically an asteroid, the largest one in the world, telescope that studied those. And then Hurricane Maria comes along when Oumuamua shows up. That's it. That's it. China now has one. So we have Mr. Schwab in 2017. Can you picture, I don't know exactly what word, have an implant in my head. And everybody else out there, they have implants too. That will take us to the year 2027. It will. And the Oumuamua, I believe it is a alien species, an advanced alien species cloaked as a big old asteroid rock. I really do. Because inside there is something else. I wonder if they're getting their marching orders from another species. And something about Alpha Centauri. There I started noticing, I think, little asteroids or something coming from the Alpha Centauri region now. Isn't that where the Draconians come from? That area, Alpha Centauri. Okay, you have to keep that tinfoil hat on. Keep it on. We're getting close. That was the 2017. And you get out and vote. You won't have to do it again. Specifically, Christians, you don't get out and vote like you should. Just once, just get out and vote. And the NRA, they don't get out and vote. He encouraged them to just get out and vote, and you won't have to do it again. We'll have it all fixed. You won't have to do it again. And Mr. Schwab, can you picture or imagine a future where predictive programming can pick the best candidate or something? It's like, no. And we got the, what is it? What is that one? The Atlas. Is it the C1 Atlas that's out there? I believe that is a spaceship too. There was this person who wrote this paper. I think it got published in maybe astrobiology about the Atlas, that he feels that could be a alien hostile something like species right there. And they likened it to the Oumuamua with hostile intentions. So there's 3 interstellar things that have come through. And this one Atlas that they were talking about, that's like coming through here, They first noticed it back in 1918. Was that one? And then in 1948, it showed up. 1948, imagine that. And ever since 1948, this asteroid has been making its round every 4 years. Why 4 years? Ever since 1948. So as this Atlas asteroid gets closer, you know that they have communications. If they got China's got it, now the largest concave telescope in the world, they can get the communications from it. A lot of things happened in 1947. In 1948, a lot of the Dead Sea Scrolls, Israel becomes a nation, the Groom Lake, all these other things. It's like everything, these agencies were formed, but this atlas, and it just came by again on January the 8th of 2025, that atlas thing. And it's due again, one of those are due again in 2032, but we know that the god of destruction, Apophis, the asteroid, number 99942, is coming on April the 13th of 2029. Something else happened at the WEF. Hello, you all. You want to hear this. You really do. Yeah. So, when Mr. Schwab was talking about, can you just imagine having 10 years from now, having an implant in my brain, and all these out there will have an implant in their brain too. And we'd be able to read our brain waves. I'll read their brain waves, how they react to what I'm saying and stuff like that. When the guy was going like that, he's trying to think, he goes, so we'll be like connected to the internet. We'll be like a digital something into the internet or something up there. And when he said that, it reminded me of something else that was said by these scientists who were talking about the brain reading technology, and other people, because it was about technology, that in the year 2029, they will be able to bring the rest of the humans online. So this brain thing, this implant, will bring you online with the 6G in 2029 if you're still here on this earth. This has got a nice breeze blowing. Let's enjoy the breeze. Enjoy your life while you can. You all prepare. I believe we're in end time prophecy. I really do. It's coming fast. It's faster. It's just fast. These things are real and they are happening. The ball has been put into motion. There is resistance, but if prophecy is to be fulfilled, it's just going to go through. It is. All right. That's about all I have to say. That's all of my personal opinions based by some fact and some not some fact. And real world events, meetings that have taken place, words that have been said, studies that have been done, hurricanes that have landed, telescopes that had got destroyed that happened to study near-Earth asteroids, the largest in the world. And when we did the video on the Arecibo telescope, because the cables were still attached to it, but then one day the cables snapped and it just went, well, we zoomed up on it frame by frame, the video footage, and it looked like little balls of plasma went on top of the cable wires, and as it did, they snapped. We did a video on it on this channel. I don't even know where you'd find it. I don't know if it was on a live webcam or something, but I bet if you go to the video section on this main YouTube channel, in the search, type in Arecibo telescope. And if you had the patience to watch that video, you can see where we zoomed up and it literally looked like balls of plasma or something that looked like it were all over those cables, and they went poof, just like that, and it fell. Oh, it's a sad day for Mr. Yeah, I talk about what I know about. How about that? Talk about things that I've studied, things that I've documented. Yeah, so we got trolls on here, but guess what? I don't look at the comment section until I'm done when I got something to say, because I know there's going to be trolls on here. So with that being said, I'm going to go. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Gracious Heavenly Father, may you be with each and every one of us. May you give us the strength to go forward. May you give us the wisdom to do the things we need to do in order to get prepared. May you give us the courage on the inside of us. And may you bless these trolls that love coming to this holy channel. May you bless them and fill their hearts with your love. And if they don't want it, may your mere presence move them away in the name of precious Jesus. Amen. There, I said a prayer for you trolls. Did. I meant it too. Yeah. So with that being said, you all have a wonderful rest of your day.